how powerful is 11 actually going to be in Stranger Things Season 5? Now, this might not be the most popular discussion topic regarding Stranger Things Season 5, but it's by far one of my favorite discussion topics regarding the final season. Because 11's storyline has so far been so fascinating. In Season 1, she was extremely powerful. In Season 2, she was the most powerful that we've ever seen her, where she was literally flying and closing a gate to an alternate dimension. And in Season 3, we pretty much seen her lose her powers. And then in Season 4, she completely lost her powers for like the first 5 episodes of the entire season, got captured by Dr. Owens, taken to Dr. Benner, and regained those original powers. And I think at the end of Season 4, we can all agree that she was the most powerful we've ever seen her again, where she pretty much took down an entire military unit with helicopters, Humvees, AK-47s, whatever. She literally took down an entire helicopter and slammed it into the ground. So that brings us back to the ultimate question. How powerful is she going to be in Stranger Things Season 5? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. But before I get into it, be sure to drop a like. Let's go for 250 likes on this video. Subscribe if you are new, and join my Discord where we talk Stranger Things every single day. And last but not least, be sure to check out my newsletter and my website, relay.news, where you can check out my latest theories, discussions, fun facts, updates, and I have a newsletter on there where you can subscribe for free. Every single Sunday, I release a new newsletter with a Stranger Things theory or discussion topic, fun fact, and Stranger Things 5 filming update. Now, without further ado, let's get right into this awesome topic regarding Stranger Things Season 5. So obviously, the first topic I want to talk about is how she's simply going to be mastering the existing abilities that she already has. We already know that 11 has telekinesis, remote viewing, and she can create gates to alternate dimensions. So I think it's safe to say in Season 5, she will have greater control and precision with these already existing powers. I also think it's safe to say that she will have more strength and range in Season 5 as well. Because by the time Season 5 releases, it's going to be around a 1.5-year time jump. In Season 4, it was the spring of 1986, and in Season 5, it's speculated to be somewhere around the time of fall of 87. So about a 1.5 years. So it's not crazy to assume that in that 1.5 years, she has crafted and worked on her abilities. And this sort of brings me into my next topic regarding her powers in Season 5. If Dr. Owens does get out of the military's hands, he's obviously going to make it a priority to get to 11 and help her get even more powerful. Because if the military is chasing her and the Upside Down is trying to kill her, she's going to have to be as powerful as possible. And if there's one regular human on the planet who realizes that, it's Dr. Owens. So I think he could play a huge part in what I just said, where she's going to master the abilities that she already has. Now let's talk about a more interesting topic regarding her powers. Is it possible that she will get new powers? Personally, I don't think she will technically get new powers, but it will seem like she will have new powers. And I have 2 examples of why I think this. Number 1, in Season 4, Dr. Benner said 11's going to have to be able to fly in order to have any chance against Vecna. And I don't think he meant that in just a metaphoric way. I think he literally meant that 11 will need to fly. But like I mentioned earlier, 11 has already technically flown in Stranger Things at the end of Season 2 when she was closing the gate. But she was only like 4 feet off the ground, so it doesn't seem like she's already, been flying in Stranger Things. So I think in Season 5, we could definitely see a scene where 11 is like 10 feet, 20 feet up in the air using her powers, literally flying. And another example of her having new powers, but not technically new powers, is regarding the new set location, which is the radio tower. Obviously, she's already used radios and TVs to communicate and remote view and use her powers and stuff like that. But the radio station is like this massive satellite station that's like abandoned, and they're going to be set up there. So I feel like there's definitely a scenario where 11 will be using that radio station to her advantage, to remote view in the Upside Down, to maybe communicate with Max, to listen in on the government. And it will seem like sort of she has new powers, but really she's just enhancing her previous power by a large amount. So I think no doubt that those are 2 great possibilities of what can happen with her powers in Season 5, where the casual fan will look at that and be like, oh my god, did she get new powers? Is she flying? Is she communicating with a massive radio station and listening in on these top secret conversations? I think that could definitely be happening in season 5. And since I don't think 11's going to die, I think it's almost inevitable that she's going to be more powerful by the final battle. I think there's a good chance that the first 6 or 7 episodes for 11's character in season 5 is going to be like her getting prepared for the final battle, training, going through all the necessary steps in order to be as powerful as possible. Obviously, there'll be scenes with her and Mike and stuff in with the group, but I think she will be training leading up to that moment. Because we all know that final battle is happening, whether it's with Vecna, the Mind Flayer, or a different monster. And I think they'll be prioritizing that to an extent in season 5, 100%. And there's been multiple instances in Stranger Things where Mike and other characters, but mainly Mike, have said that without 11, we're screwed. The whole entire world is going to end.
You're treating her like some kind of machine when she's not a machine, and I don't want her to die looking for the Flayed when they've obviously vanished off the face of the earth. So can we please just come up with a new plan, because I love her and I can't lose her again.
Like in season 3, whenever they were having her communicate using the television or whatever, like do all that stuff, he kept saying like we can't be acting like she's a toy or like we're just abusing her powers. She needs these powers. So I think it's pretty clear that the group is very aware of how powerful and of how useful 11's going to be in season 5. Therefore, I think at the beginning of season 5, the group will try to take most of the workload, or just throughout the entire season, they're going to try to take more of the workload off of 11 so she doesn't lose her powers like she did in season 3. Because they know the fate of the world relies in that girl's hands, literally. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic in season 5 to see how they balance using 11's powers throughout the entire season, especially if the season's going to take place over the course of like 2 years. And especially if they know that there's going to be a final battle, or if they think that this is just going to be a constant thing throughout the entire season and the threat level is like at an all-time high the entire time. Personally, I think it'll be a slow build-up, and I think that vibe will be shown, so they won't use all of 11's powers at first, and there'll be an epic fight scene at the very end, which I think we all hope that is the case. Overall though, I want to hear your opinions and your theories on how powerful you think 11's going to be in season 5, because personally, I think we're going to see stuff from her that we've never seen ever before. I think in season 5, undoubtedly, we will see the most powerful version 11 has ever been in her entire life, and potentially just the most powerful being in the world, in every dimension, ever. In season 5. Like I said, I want to know your theories and your opinions, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and like I said, check out my website, relay.news, where I post articles over there twice a week at least, and a new newsletter every single Sunday at 12 p.m. EST. On that newsletter, you'll see a new discussion or a new theory, a new fun fact about Stranger Things, and a Stranger Things 5 filming update once a week, every week, Sunday at 12 p.m. EST, and you can sign up to that newsletter for free on my website. I appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for all the support, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.